Well, we lost the line of scrimmage tonight. You give up over 300 yards rushing on defense. You got handled up front, and we did. But even at that, third quarter, we give up. We got the wind at our back. We don't hit real good punts, and we give up the 2 punt returns, and that kind of sets them up. And then our punter puts a knee on the ground. So really 17 points. Defense has got to stop them wherever it's at, but kicking game was ineffective in doing that too. And then offense didn't score any points in the second half. So it was we got beat and in all aspects of the game.
Was it surprising to see that, just how you guys weren't able to stop the run as well as the kicking game late? And because that's where 2 places where you guys were solid until this game this year.
We had been. They did a good job. Their line did a nice job, and I wouldn't have thought we would have given up that many yards rushing, but we did.
And from talking with Navar on Wednesday, he said that you guys worked a lot on tackling this week and tackling in space, but tonight it did not seem like it kind of went through because I guess it was more along the lines of you can't replicate their speed in practice. Gordon is just a fast back, and did that create problems, or what is it, do you think? You guys just didn't seem to be bringing them down at all?
Well, I think there probably were some space problems, but I think more of the problems were not being able to get off blocks well enough and get in good position to make some tackles sometimes. Sometimes it was tackle to tackle, and when you don't control the line of scrimmage, then you get in awkward positions to try to make tackles, and they fall forward and make yardage where you miss, and I think that was as big a problem as maybe space tonight.
Was Arkansas State pretty much what you expected out of them, to be a hard-nosed, grinded-out team like they were? Yeah,
I think so. I mean, they probably would sit here and say they could have thrown more tonight, but they didn't have to. But we knew we were going to face a good ball club that's, I think, is getting better here at the end of the year.
And 21-21 at half, you had to feel great about your chances, but it could have been even better if you guys had 21-14 with a stop, or maybe 24-14. So what do you think changed at the end of that first half to allow them to kind of tie it up, to take a little bit of momentum back into the locker room?
Well, I think I kind of mentioned that. We had the wind in the third quarter, and we didn't sustain a drive. We get a penalty that kills one drive, and then we punt twice, and I think that was maybe the next 2, and they get good punt returns, and we hadn't let that happen this year. But the hang time was not very good, and they got it with room to make something happen, and we knew that guy was a dangerous returner, and he did a good job with it. And so as a result, we give him very good field position, and then really they didn't have to drive for any of their points in the second half, and as a result they got them because of the good field position.
And I saw Tyler Jones kind of come out, and you got his hand looked at, and it's like, did that kind of change the game plan at all in the second half? It seemed like he was maybe a little bit more limited with his wrist, or
no,
was it?
No, we didn't. He was all right, and we just didn't execute and didn't put anything together well enough.
So what was the message to the team in the locker room? Just forget about this one, get ready for Western Kentucky, or was it just learn from?
Well, I pretty much said what I said to you. We lost the line of scrimmage. We had some kicking game things that hurt us, and we didn't score any points in the second half offensively. So it was kind of a total team thing, and we don't have time to sit around and feel self-pity because we got a team coming in next week that's just as good as this team. So we got to get ready to play the next 2 weeks.